Hi guys, I am stopped at a stoplight. I borrowed Amber's car tonight and I did a bad thing. Oh, by the way, it's Claire for saving a life. Okay, green light. I'll get right back with you. Hi guys, it's Claire for saving a life. This is day 2 of a pretty extraordinary extravaganza. I don't know if I'll put it in the beginning or at the end, but yesterday I was driving a car and I was trying to make a video for you while I was doing something a little bit crazy. But here's the story. So I have a female rabbit. Her name is Mally. She is, I think, a chocolate silver martin. And I've been looking for a buck to breed her with for a while. And I just haven't seen any in this area that were good enough. Well, while I was looking, I found a really good deal for what was advertised as 3 standard Rex males with cages and food and everything. I thought about it. I was like, okay, $40 for these rabbits would be okay. So I talked to Cherish over at Hope's Homestead about it, and she was like, yeah, no, that's a great deal. Keep them until April and sell them as Easter babies, So, okay, all right. So I go to get them, and I go all the way to the middle of nowhere, down several gravel roads that had no names. They were literally just numbered roads. And then down a gravel road that was just a wash. And I finally got to this lady's house. And she has the rabbits already out on the porch. It was a pretty warm night, so they were okay. She had them out on the porch waiting for me. And one of the cages was empty. So we looked for this rabbit and looked and looked and looked and looked, and we couldn't find it. So she said if she ever found it, she would, holler at me and, I could get that one too. Well, she cut me a deal. Instead of $40 for, everything, she cut it down to 20 because I only had 20s on me. So I got 2 rabbits, 2 cages, 10 pounds of food, 3 water bottles, and 2 feeder thingies for $20. I didn't even look at them. We just loaded them up in the car real quick, and I left. I should have inspected them, but I was in a hurry because I borrowed Amber's car, and I didn't tell her why, and she doesn't wholeheartedly approve of what I'm doing. So to spare the argument, it's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission, right? So I just didn't tell her. And then these are barn bunnies, first of all. These guys are barn bunnies. Her car smelled like a barnyard. I took him to my friend Kristen's house. They were going to watch him for the night. And she sexed them for me. They were both males. But the biggest thing is, and what you'll see here, is that one of them is a giant New Zealand buck. And it's not a standard Rex at all. The other one looks like a mini Rex, but it doesn't even look like a full mini Rex. If anything, she said, she used to show rabbits. She said, if anything, it looked like a mini Rex crossed with a Polish or something. I don't remember what exactly she said. But anyway, it's not a full mini Rex. So I don't really know what he is. This is not what I would typically want to breed Mally with, but it was such a great deal. And then it turned out to be an even better deal. So I don't really know right now what I'm going to do with him. I'm going to do some research and see kind of what my options are. But right now, I would love for you to meet Bobby and Derek. Some of you might recognize this area as being my bathroom where I had my indoor clothesline. I have taken that out. And I've got these guys up here. I don't have anything to prop Mally up on, but she will join them over in this area as soon as I get something to get her cage up on. This is not the sturdiest arrangement, but it'll have to do for the time being. It's keeping the dog away from him. This here is Bobby. He is a big old boy and he's super duper friendly. And then this is Derek, also a very sweet boy. It looks like it got beat up a little bit by another rabbit. I don't know how the lady was keeping them, but he needs a little bit of love. This guy has a tray in the bottom of his cage, which is awesome. This guy does not, and it doesn't even have the space for the little drawer pull tray like that one is. And I just want to put some kind of tray in the bottom of that, first of all, to keep all the pee and poop from falling out on my things. But also, so I can, instead of doing hay for their bedding, I can do the compostable cardboard like I've been doing for Mally. You guys, I'm going to have a ton of rabbit manure for this spring and summer. Literally just sat him in here. Amber and I brought him up because we had doo-doo head down here tied up. Because he likes to be underfoot and everything. So his cage door is actually over here. So I need to resituate him, or I would love on him for you guys. He is so sweet and so fluffy. Hey, hi Derek. I'm not gonna pet him. He looks scared right now. He's trying to hide. He does not like the dog. So what I'm gonna do for them is here in the next little bit, I'm gonna look tonight and see if I can find anything for them. But I'm gonna try and find something to put in there with them so they have shelters to get away from him, because he is annoying. So anyway, that's what I've got for you tonight. Make sure you check out my like little bloopers and stuff, my ramblings from the car that I put at the end of this, because it's a little bit nonsensical. I can't wait to see what we get going on with these guys in the very near future. But as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around. Every time I go to record, the light turns green. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you.
Street for 1.5 miles.
Beautiful. Those beautiful children.
They are not yin and yang.
They're yin and yang.
This is Bobby is the white one,
No,
and it's not a Rex. It's a
yin and yang.
when we decided it was New Zealand.
It's yin and yang.
and
Get the blanket.
and then this one's a
It's
Rex,
yin and
right?
yang.
No, this one is probably a Polish cross, to be honest with you.
It's yin and
Well,
yang.
I don't know, but we have
Children.
Bobby and
It's
Derek.
yin and yang.
Bobby and Derek in Asia
Yin and yang in Asia.
or Africa. We're just gonna name you Africa now. Pick another continent. All right,
Stop.
say bye. Say bye.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye.